Let me start off this video by asking you guys the question. Why is SMG4 so hated among the fanbase? When people get asked this question, the first thing they say is that SMG4 is hated because of the bad writing. Which, although I know is very true, it still raises an even bigger question. Why is SMG4 so bad? Not in terms of the literal show, but in terms of why the glitch crew can't make decent enough writing for the fans. Well, most of you might say that is because the glitch crew is too busy with the amazing digital circus and murder drones. To me, that's only a portion of the reason for why SMG4 is so bad. This is a question which I have been trying to answer since the start of my channel, and every time I did try to answer the question, I was always proved wrong. But now, after the release of the new SMG4 movie, well, Puzzle Vision, I think I have a pretty logical answer to this question. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in this video, we're going to answer the question, what is the cause of the below average writing of SMG4? I'm your host, Miguel. Let's get into it. To answer this question, we have to go back to the very first video of my channel, the SMG4 problem. 1 year ago, I made the claim that if people don't like the content of SMG4, they should give constructive criticism to resolve the problem, because a good show should listen to the fans for feedback. But with SMG4, the answer is a dead no. They won't listen to criticism even if it's constructive, said one of the comments on the video. Their point being that SMG4 is a show that goes their way, not ours. From knowing this, we can answer the question, how does this affect the ways SMG4 is making content nowadays? And how does this resonate with the fans of SMG4? Whoa, ho ho, because this is the part of the video where I start explaining a lot of stuff to answer the question on why SMG4 is doing so bad nowadays with the fans. The year is 2024. The subreddits are making endless rants, and so is YouTube, which are all about the severe amount of problems there are with the SMG4 show. I know I have said these exact lines before, but it's true. These lines are basically a summary of how SMG4 is doing now. However, what isn't exactly clear to us is yet again what exactly is causing the bad writing of SMG4. In a video I made in November named The Immense Criticism of SMG4, I claimed that the reason for SMG4 having such bad writing nowadays is because how Luke and Kevin are simply just too busy with glitch productions. And I think it's pretty obvious for which SMG4 decided to prioritize. In result, SMG4 started to put less work and less care for the SMG4 show over time, which was a huge limitation for the show to get any better, in fact, worse. But like I said at the start of the video, that is only half the story. Not saying it's not part of the answer though. You see, back in years such as 2019 towards 2021, SMG4 used to have actually good and well thought out story writing, alongside amazing story building within the universe, such as Mario and Meggy having such good character development being continued over the years of SMG4. Little Penguin Lost is a great example of this, where Mario and Meggy's friendship is really emphasized and done correctly. But now, all of that is just gone. If you have watched my previous episode about the Puzzle Vision saga, I constantly repeated in that video that the lore and cohesiveness of the SMG4 universe doesn't make clear sense. So when comparing the Puzzle Vision saga with the older arcs of SMG4, such as the anime arc, the Puzzle Vision saga more seems like a idea dump rather than an actual well thought out story. What I mean by that is that SMG4 just came up with an idea and expected it to work, but he didn't really think of the execution of how good it will be. Like, it just feels like a really cool idea which the glitch team has thought of, but instead of actually merging it within the actual storyline of SMG4, the saga just feels like it's just there. But with all that information in mind, what I am about to say is my ultimate conclusion on how I view glitch productions and the direction which they are taking with the SMG4 channel. In my opinion, I feel the reason why we don't get the same vibe from 2018 to 2021 than we do nowadays is because SMG4 is more so used as a creativity drop list for Glitch Productions to inspire them to make better shows for the main channel of Glitch. nothing is really connected or cohesive, and I don't think that it's even supposed to be a proper show. It's just an already built universe mishmashed with a bunch of creative ideas which Luke and Kevin has thought of. For example, when we get movies like Western Spaghetti, we expect the events from the video to make a long-lasting change to the future episodes of SMG4. However, continuity is scarce. Western Spaghetti pretty much makes no character development impacts or other long-lasting impacts towards the show. Even Luke Ludwig, the creator of SMG4, has stated exactly how SMG4 is basically a Dropbox for the creators of Glitch to make creative ideas.
We had a lot of fun parodying all these shows and just the whole Puzzle Vision event in general. Doing these episodes in these weird formats had made my team and I very creatively happy, and it looks like you guys enjoyed it as well. And this made me really want to explore more of these weird formats like I used to do, like Mario Simulator or Meet the Mario or the recent SMG4 and SMG3 ranked characters, and do more crazy ideas that I've had recently.
Therefore, I think that it is safe to assume that all SMG4 is a creative project among the workers of Glitch Productions to make better shows for the main channel. And although I do respect Glitch's direction here, my biggest concern is, which is also the entire reason I am making this video, is the direction of SMG4 and how it does not resonate well with the fans. This whole direction of SMG4 is exactly the reason for why the SMG4 fanbase dislikes the current state of the show, because right now we are basically watching a show which clumps a bunch of amazing ideas, but the execution and story building on top of it is minimal. A genuine critic I can give right now is that the SMG4 team does not consider how the fans actually feel about the series. Even when Luke Ludwig states that he really hoped this entertained us, it doesn't seem to be working for everyone. Those people being the ones who want actual good story writing for SMG4, which is actually good story building, and not a bunch of mishmashed ideas. But honestly, if that's the fixed direction of Glitch Productions and SMG4, and if some of us dislike the idea, I think it's best that we just accept that. Because remember, SMG4 is a show that goes their way, not ours, and nothing can change that. Alright, so I know it's getting pretty close to the end of this video, but I just got a few things to say about my honest perception of SMG4 right now. Just a heads up here, if you're new to this channel and don't really know anything about my channel and my history, this part probably won't make any importance to you. But if you have been watching my videos for quite some time since the early days, this part of the video is going to mean a lot. So anyways, I think the reason why I made this channel in the first place was due to my misunderstanding of the hate of SMG4, and I wanted to make a channel around this topic. And after video expressing my thoughts and opinions surrounding the topic, it finally brings us to this video. A video where I update my thoughts on the series to make my final opinion on it. This video is kind of like a conclusion to an entire chapter of my channel, which links the very first video of my channel, which is the SMG4 problem. Speaking of that video, since it has been exactly 1 year since the release of that video, it wouldn't make more sense to, well, remake that video. And well, that's exactly what I did. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, folks and blokes and geezers, let me present to you the SMG4 problem remastered.